We are going to see the V-Tune Slark, and again, his items are all queued up and ready to go. I wonder if he's using a guide. Do you do that? Do pros do that? Do they make their own guides and just have everything in the shop ready to go? Queue up?
I think some might, actually.
Pango dies at the top lane. Wow, this is a super early death. That's a little surprising.
Ran him down with Fortune's End plus the Whirling Axis Troll.
Done here from VPP. In the top lane, it's going to be the counter gank. You see this so often, just the mirrored ganks, essentially. DM is completely alone. Oh, looks like he's going to be fine, though. Just walks into the trees. No more catch. So we'll survive.
Just run away. And you target a close guy, and then the secondary autocast is on a guy far away. If he outranges your life drain, it cancels on both heroes, I think.
Oh, interesting.
But it's specifically, yeah, it's a bit weird. The dominant one or something is the far one.
The dominant
yeah, that's pretty fun. I remember testing it.
Pugna getting ganked here. General setting it up with the Rolling Thunder, and Iceberg will
quad stuns on Rolling Thunder, and doesn't hesitate to go for it when he gets the opportunity. I can understand why they picked this hero with such a high rating.
Yep. Oh, always want to fly. Gets the tombstone on the cliff. He was trying to de-ward. I mean, I guess he did, but it'll be de-warded again. But I've liked Tiny a lot more since then, for sure.
Oh, he's in trouble. He's
taking
alone.
A lot of damage. The toss will finish him off, but Iceberg is going to take the brunt of the pressure now as this turns into a 3v1. Soulbind onto him alone. General has to be careful, does not want to run into him. Waits for it to run out. They're actually going to get a kill off the bat, so a 1-for-1. Epileptic Kid already used his ultimate, so will not find it. And Avalanche is going to help get yet another kill for Iceberg. So they turn this around, a 1-for-3 in the end, despite losing the Rubik first.
He is so tanky on that tank. Troll absolutely needed to get a root with Battle Trance, but he didn't get one. I think he got 3 hits off, didn't get a root, and then Iceberg reset the position. General waited out.
But it looks like he will find the kill.
I mean, that ended up working out, but that sprout from the Oradans was...
That was very sloppy. We're going to have a little bit of engagement here. Save. Dying to the zombies. Looks like he will barely get out. And that'll break up this fight completely.
Prodigy are just not the same team in game 2 and 3 to every other game I've seen them. They couldn't get the Mars all 3 games, but this game they could have, for example, picked an axe as a
Would you say the VPV games that we've cast before, that DM was on that same level that he was playing in Mars?
Oh, he's the trouble. It's Oracle
Tango, alright. It's going to get saved there for the time being as the Soulbind does come out. They're going to get a double silence, but it looks like DM might fall. He's going to get fully healed thanks to that life leech. General comes in, missing his ult completely though. And does this mean they need to fall back? The ult is popped by Troll Warlord, but he is all alone right now. He's completely isolated, but everybody on VPP is extremely low in the meantime. Pango will get out. No, he will die actually. So it's a 3-for-1. Pugna barely died there in that engagement. A save. Now attempting to get out of dodge. Epileptic Kid. Damage, and Iceberg is going to get surrounded here. It's going to be really close. They're going to trade lives though. So it's a 4-for-3 with the buyback onto the Oracle. And that was just the Aegis, but he doesn't have a tree to equip quite yet, which doesn't really matter because he is disarmed anyway. Sprouted up now.
He's quelling in the backpack.
Yeah, that's very unfortunate. That is very unfortunate, so he's stuck in there for quite a while, but Slark right now has a decent amount of agility stolen. He's going to take out Oracle. It looks like that is a dieback on that hero. Feather out, take off that silence. The tower just 1 hit away. They will find it, and the Mask of Madness is popped. Can they stop this? They have Decrepify, they have Sprout. Of course, with that S and Y, it's going to be a little bit less in duration. BKB, by the way.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Never feels good to have to do that, but like you said, he does need to catch up on farm. Avalanche. And the net to follow.
Butterfly on time. He is so tanky.
He actually did build the butterfly, so it takes apart his Mask of Madness. Here comes the Pango. We're seeing the double life drain from DM. It's pretty good, actually. They're able to stay in range, so it's a 2-for-1 to start this fight, and that's Nature's Prophet wasn't even here to begin with. But they do lose the Grimstroke to follow now. An Epileptic Kid left to his own devices, completely surrounded, is pounced, and will be brought down eventually. And DM, the last remaining member of VP, something you get until like a 5th item, I want to say.
It can be
Kinda
really
rushed
good in
it.
this slot. It's just I don't think it solves the potential issues he has in the game, right? The only physical problem is Troll, and he's not strong enough. So you don't need to solve that problem.
Pugna is on the cliff, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, but they gets the double life drain still, and they're able to find 2 kills.
Wait, what the hell?
The range on that was
so
pretty
weird,
impressive.
this game. What is going on?
They're just playing without their Tiny.
King of the
Their
Hill.
Tiny is like their whole game right now.
Cliff him into the double suck. And you're
Oh,
fine.
Epileptic. They still want to fight. The BKB is popped by V-Tune. And here comes the Pango with the Rolling Thunder. Iceberg getting off a couple right clicks. I think they're regretting this. This is a weird fight.
3 on 5
Really
under
weird
the enemy
rotation.
tower.
Yeah.
They're gonna
He's
hunt them
strange.
down. Their catch is limited. Furion could teleport and try
There
to.
he goes. He sees it, and he walks away immediately. Silver Edge doesn't reduce regen anymore. It only did that for a month, of course, for those keeping track.
Does break fervor
Does
though,
disable
right?
Fervor. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fervor is pretty strong. How long does it break for, actually? I forgot. It's like 4 seconds. It's not even that long, actually. 4 seconds. Yep, that's what I thought.
Close enough. It lost 20%, right? So.
Yeah, that's everything lost 20%. That just wasn't in the patch notes. That was a typo.
Roach is dead. I think you put the cheese on Tiny. They actually give him the Aegis and the cheese to Slurk. Okay.
Yeah, it's a
I
little
think-
surprising. Considering the status resist, you have time to pop cheese.
Yeah, I feel like he has enough buffer to get cheese off on Tiny in any situation in this game right now. They don't have enough stuns to lock him down. But the counter argument here is by putting Aegis on Tiny, you have it on the guy who's going to siege high ground, right? So you get the safety when he wants to go and hit towers. Did we mention
he
he got the
actually
Titan
got-
Sliver, by the way? I think
I
this
was
is
just about to say
the
that.
best hero in the
That is
game
the
to get
best
this
hero.
item. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Crazy good
for
on
sure.
him. 16% base attack damage is a lot on Tiny.
Indeed.
Loves the magic and status line. This S tier item for this hero this game. So
S plus tier, some would
S
say.
plus.
And as Grimstroke is brought to the ground. And, I mean, this is an 18k net worth lead for Flight of Moon.
Dire's bottom
about
Going to be an ult
possibly
here
more.
from Troll Warlord. He's going to get used up. That's actually the buy on the Pango after all that, but he gets decimated by Epileptic Kid and FN, who is here to join the party, who now has a Bloodthorn, by the way.
the guy initiating the move did not get back up, and the guy who got jumped had a Furion. So
Yeah, it happens. But it might cost them a bit. Never
no
mind.
bash.
Yeah, no basher.
There's a
That might
pretty
be
good
next.
argument to be made for going Basher this game on Slark over Silver Edge. I don't know if the break has enough value compared to just having a Shadow Blade into Basher, because Bash is obviously awesome against Troll. It counters the Furion BKB TP out that he's fallen victim to 2 or 3 times now. So I would have liked to see a Basher over that.
Yep, I agree. I don't think Silver... I mean, I feel like the Fervor, taking out Fervor for 4 seconds, it's cool in theory, but I mean, in practice, have we really even seen that matter at all? It seems situational at best, considering... Like, it's usually really good if you have at least 2 or 3 heroes that have a passive that you can disable. That's really
You don't want to get caught on Pugna.
Soulbind is there, in addition to the ult from Oracle. Looks like they're going to find the Grimstroke right away. He buys back instantly, and this could be the final fight of the game, potentially. Epileptic Kid does a nice job of taking out the Tombstone. He's going to focus his right clicks onto Slark, who's just going to pop that ult. And no mana to speak of whatsoever on poor Troll here, who's
40
now getting
stacks.
surrounded very
41 too.
closely here. Yeah, 42 stacks plus the 8. That ends up being a 50 stack agility if you can do the math, Cinder. An NA math for the win. Epileptic Kid gets off his ult. He's getting life drained. We'll keep him alive a little bit longer, but there is the life drain stolen from Aloha Dance, and GG comes out. I don't think VPP is very happy about this game. They got dumpstered.
Definitely think in terms of overall strategy and comfort zone, there's something learned from this game. Like I said, the primary difference between the draft and this game, to an extent, the previous one, and compared to all other